How to install vacuum insulation panels below a floor screed. Concrete slabs should be allowed to dry out prior to the installation of the vacuum insulation panels. On average, this is 1 day per millimetre of slab thickness. The surface of the slab should be smooth, flat and free from projections. Beam and block floors should be level and grouted. If a damp-proof membrane is required, it should be laid with joints well lapped and folded over the concrete slab or beam and block floor prior to installing the vacuum insulation panels. The membrane should be brought up the surrounding walls until it is sufficiently high enough to connect with or form the wall damp-proof course. A protection layer is recommended at this stage. This should be installed over the damp-proof membrane or substrate before installing the vacuum insulation panels. A strip of appropriate insulation should be placed vertically around the perimeter of the room in order to reduce cold bridging. The top should be level with the top of the floor screed. The bottom should be level with the bottom of the horizontal floor insulation. Next, the vacuum insulation panels should be installed. These should be loose laid with joints lightly butted and film flaps facing down. Starting at each external corner of the floor, lay the vacuum insulation panels in a break bond pattern. They should be closely butted up to the strip of insulation at the perimeter. An appropriate rigid insulation infill board is required wherever runs of the vacuum insulation panels do not fit. At this stage, another protection layer should be laid, followed by an appropriate separation layer to act as a vapour control layer. Ensure that the separation layer has 150 mm overlaps taped at the joints and is turned up 100 mm at the walls. Finish with a floor screed laid to a minimum thickness as recommended by the screed supplier or manufacturer. If using a traditional sand and cement mix, the minimum thickness advised would be 65 mm for domestic or 75 mm for non-domestic.